In this next one, we're actually going to put in a fence. Now, our fenced area can be wherever you want, and it's very similar to doing the base of the house. What we're going to do is have our agent go through and place iron bars to make a fence. Now, it can be whatever dimensions you want. And in this case, I'm going to do something that's not quite square to show you how you can make more of a rectangular type shape on your fence. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a 26 square by 15 square fence. And in order to do that, first off, I'm going to go into my equipment and I'm going to start typing in iron bar. Okay, so I'm going to put these in my inventory. So that's going to help me. Now, I'm going to then get my agent to come here. And I'm going to give him those iron bars in slot 1 because we're going to have him use those. I'm going to take out all the other stuff just because that way it makes it a lot more clear for me and I don't have to worry about it. So now he has some bars here and I'm going to have him make me a fence that is 26 by 15. So if I go into my code, I'm going to move some of my other things out of here that we've already worked on. And I'm going to go on chat command and I'm going to go fence. Okay, so what we're going to do is we want our agent to place on move. So we're going to have a place on move. We're going to call it true. Okay. And so then once he places on move, and we know that, we also need to set his active slot so that we know we're getting the stuff from the right place. So I'm going to set active slot 1. Even though we already just took everything out of his inventory, it's good practice to do this. Now, in order to do our rectangle, we can make a loop by doing things twice. So we can move down the long side of our fence and then the short side. And then we can have the loop repeat that because you're going to be basically going down the long side again and the short side of the fence. You'll see what I mean when we get our agent to do that. So I'm going to pull out our loop. Loops are great because that means we don't have to put in as much code. So I'm going to repeat 2 times. Okay. Now I'm going to have my agent move forward and I want my fence to be 26. Okay, 26 blocks. Then I'm going to need him to turn. And I'm going to have him turn to the left. Then I'm going to have him move forward again. This time I'm going to go 15 blocks because I just want him to do that 15. And then I'm going to have him turn left again. Basically, I'm kind of going in, in a loop around this, around the rectangle that we're going to be having this done. Now, let's give this a try. And if I coded this right, we should have a fenced-in area that is 26 squares by 15 squares. So let's see. Okay, you ready, guy? Okay. Now let's hope that I didn't put him in the way of the houses, and I might have. So let's move over a little further because I have him turning left, which is this direction. And we're going to have him come here. Okay, and we're going to put the fence right here. Okay, so let's see what he does. Okay, it looks like he's going 26, 15. Now he's coming back, and the second part of the loop is going 26 and 15. Now, he's going to leave a blank there because that's where he was standing when he started, and he couldn't place a block on himself. So you can either code in having him at the last move up 1 and place down, or you can manually put in a gate or something else for your fence. So that's how you do the build a fence, which is in the workbook 3. So go ahead and do that, answer the questions, and move on to the next one, which is to code a water feature or a fountain.